In the rehabilitation system, there are two separate yet equally important groups: the patients and the healthcare providers who treat them. These are their stories.
Alright everyone, got a lot to get done today and we do not have a lot of time, so I want everything finished today, no exceptions.
I have a patient who's been in the lobby for 30 minutes. I need to go treat her.
I told everyone at noon that we were going to be having this meeting at 1 o'clock and you could have used your 30-minute lunch break to treat that patient. Why is she still waiting out there? Why didn't you just do her manual and then let one of the aides take care of the rest?
Well, we're all allowed to have a 30-minute lunch break. It would have been a lot easier to plan out my treatment if I knew about this meeting yesterday.
You should be able to adapt to a changing schedule. This meeting is very important. Anyway, number 1, we got 10 more evals in the next 4 hours, no exceptions. Number 2, I want all of your documentation done before the next patient comes in.
Excuse me, but my patient's still waiting.
Do not interrupt me. Anyway, number 3, I'm not going to be here on Friday, so my patients have to be split up between the two of you guys. You figure it out, okay? Meeting dismissed. Chop chop.
Hi. So I'm going to show you a stretch for your calf. That way you can run without cramping. Alright, so you should feel as strong but comfortable.
What are you doing?
What do you mean?
Get her on her feet. Show her the runner stretch. We're on a tight schedule right now.
Okay. I was going to show her the runner stretch afterwards for her home exercise program. I just wanted her to feel the stretch first.
Just do the home exercise program, okay? When we're on a tight schedule, we gotta get people out of here, okay? I don't know how you guys are gonna handle without me on Friday.
Does he always treat his employees like that?
No, he's usually professional. I don't know where that came from.
Wow.
I can't believe how rude he's been lately. He used to be so understanding and approachable. It was crazy how he cut you off like that.
I know. I still have to write my note. My patient's waiting. This is stressful. I don't like the way he's been supervising.
I agree. I could take the patient onto my schedule for today. When we're done, do you want to try to divide his patients for Friday?
Yeah, I guess we have to now.
Okay. I think it'd be a good idea if we talk to Erica about this.
I agree. I hope she can help.
Your email that the two of you wanted to talk to me? What's going on?
We think something's going on with our supervisor.
How so?
He's just been very short and really unprofessional when we've tried to talk to him. Earlier this week, he interrupted me in a meeting. He's been giving us a heavy caseload with no flexibility, no lunch break, and he hasn't been giving us notice with schedule changes.
Yeah, when I was working with one of my patients, he interrupted me and critiqued my treatment in front of the patient. He raised his voice and the patient felt very uncomfortable. We also have a full caseload today on top of our usual patients. He didn't tell us he was going to be out until Wednesday.
Wow. That is not acceptable. So unlike him. Thank you for bringing it to my attention, and I'll definitely look into it.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Okay. All right, thank you very much. Take care now. Bye.
You wanted to see me, boss?
Yes, Richard, have a seat, please. I received several complaints from the staff regarding your actions over the course of these past few weeks.
What kind of complaints?
You're such a valuable member of this team, and we haven't had a problem before, but I've noticed that you seem a little out of character and haven't been acting like a team player lately. The schedule for the past week seems too heavy based on the amount of therapists that we have here. Some have complained that you've been too critical of their performance and have unrealistic expectations. Have you noticed a change in your actions lately?
Well, I've been trying to get a lot of patients in and out in the last couple of weeks. I know that Shannon was working on a patient. I told her to skip the manual therapy just so we could get the patient out faster and we could, get more people in.
Mm-hmm. That's definitely important, but it's the way that you approach the situation that was problematic. Similarly to when you cut Sarah off in the meeting, is there anything going on that's been bothering you lately and is causing this change?
Well, I don't like to talk about it, but remember the other week when I told you that my family was having some troubles?
Mm-hmm.
Well, my wife just got laid off and I had a really quick, last minute take off on Friday to look after the kids, and it's just been putting a lot of stress on us lately. I mean, we're thinking we might have to move, we might have to have me working overtime, so it's just been really stressful for us.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. It sounds like a really stressful situation. Even though that it's personal, I think it's important to share some of this info with the staff so they know what you've been going through. This might make it easier, and if there's any way that I can help, please let me know. Part of working as a team is helping each other out. At the same time, there's a way to keep your personal life separate from your professional life. Even though you're going through a rough time, you should treat all of your coworkers with respect. Our clinic prides itself on providing quality care for our patients. And if we're seeing 10 evals in one afternoon, this doesn't reflect our philosophy.
No, you're right. I've just been letting my personal life get in the way of my practice, but I think that I'm going to bring it up with Sarah and Shannon, let them know what's going on, and then I think it'll try to get back to where I was before.
Okay, good. Please let me know how it goes.
Thanks, boss.
Thanks for seeing me.
Hi, guys. Before we get started today, I just wanted to say I apologize for the way I've been acting these past week. I've been going through a few rough family times. My wife's been having trouble finding a job, and I've been letting it out in the workplace, and hasn't been acceptable, and I think that it's be best for us to rally from this and sort of move forward and get back to where we were before. Okay, and I apologize for all that I've done.
Well, thank you. We accept your apology.
Thank you.
Dr. Corporate, approve memos, lead a workshop, remember birthdays.
Alright, everyone, what are you laughing for? We got a meeting. Alright, everyone.
Okay.
Guys,
I thought we weren't talking to each lunch break, and it would have been a lot easier to plan out my schedule. Sorry.
I got your email that the two of you wanted to talk to me. What's going on?
I did something similar.
He raised his voice. What? I'm doing this so good.
With our supervisor.
How so?
Can you see my face?
Right now? Can you do it again? Did you record it?
it's recording right now.
Oh.
Want to see me, boss?
Yeah, have a seat, Richard. So I received... Okay, let's do it again.
I believe how Rudy's been lately. He used to be so understanding and approachable. I believe how...